You know, it seems like every single season I have to talk about this team, and I'm sorry guys, but today I'm going to talk about the Raptors again because the Raptors this season have been playing exceptional basketball. But before we go any further with this video, you guys, make sure you follow me on social media, and I would like to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video, Hardwood Amino. Hardwood Amino is basically the basketball Twitter sphere, as you have the feature tab where you can basically see posts. You can also go to the public chat rooms where they basically talk about anything there. You can even start your own chat room. It's everybody on the app there. And also, you guys, make sure you do some polls because there are some polls that you can do as well. And there are some quizzes you can do to test your basketball knowledge. And make sure you guys follow me. I will put my page on the screen and there will be a link in the description box down below, so you guys do not forget to download the app Hardwood Amino. Going into this season, a lot of people viewed the Toronto Raptors as a team that, realistically speaking, could be one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference and in the entire league, but a lot of people kind of looked at it as, who really cares because Kawhi is leaving next season. But now people are looking at it as, can they actually defeat the Golden State Warriors? And look, I understand that we should never overreact to a game or two, especially when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. But when I look at what the Toronto Raptors have done this season, I have to give them a thumbs up because all the players that I expected to step up are doing so. Jonas Valanciunas, he's doing exceptionally well. You also have OG Anunoby, who's coming off the bench, defensively bringing some energy. You have Serge Ibaka, who's still playing at a really solid level. And then you have Pascal Siakam, who I think has been the biggest surprise this season for the Toronto Raptors, a clear-cut most improved player of the year candidate, averaging about 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, also shooting 61% from the field, and also 77 to 78% from the free throw line. And if you need him to step back and hit a 3 every now and then, he can do that and take his range to the 3-point line, and that's going to be very key in the playoffs. And of course, you have Kyle Lowry, who this season I know has struggled at times, like the 4-game stretch that he had where he averaged less than 4 points on less than 20% from the field and was horrible from 3, even worse. But this season, I think there are other things that he has been able to do that I think a lot of people should give him credit for. His turnovers didn't go up, but his assist went from 6.9 to 10 assists, and he is leading the league in assists, by the way. He's averaging 14 points. From 3, like I said, he's shooting 33%, but I expect that to rise around 35 to 36% around the end of the season, because this guy who is a career 36 to 37% 3-point shooter, and over the past 4 to 5 seasons he has shot the 3-ball exceptionally well. And we all know defensively Kyle Lowry always brings it on that side of the ball, but we always have to look at the main guy, and that main guy is Kawhi Leonard, because Kawhi Leonard this season, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke from all those people who doubted Kawhi Leonard and said he's a system player, he's going to be nothing without Popovich, he was only in a system, that's why he was playing well. All that should stop because Kawhi is having his best season to date right now. He's averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, just under a block, while shooting 48 to 49% from the field, 38% from 3, and 85 to 86% from the free throw line. And we all know defensively Kawhi brings it just as well as anybody in NBA history. I mean, I think he's on pace right now to win his 3rd defensive player of the year, and I have him first place over everybody in the league. I have him over Draymond, Gobert, everyone. Yes, even Paul George to the OKC fans as well. But even though Kawhi has been phenomenal, and you also have Kyle Lowry who's played exceptional, and other pieces like Siakam, Anunoby, and Ibaka, you also have to look at the coach Nick Nurse. This is his first year in the NBA, and I definitely think that he has lived up to all the expectations that we have given him so far. And I say so far because you have to look at what they do when playoffs come around. But when you look at also what this team is overall as a whole, you have to look at Nick Nurse and give him some props. They are 4th in total team points per game. They are also 3rd in fast break points, and they are 5th in fast break efficiency. And I gotta give a lot of those props to Nick Nurse, because even on the 3-point side of the ball, the 3-point shooting has not been very good with this team, as this roster is 21st when it comes to 3-point efficiency with 34.6%. That is below league average. But they are also 2nd in total team shooting percentage So that shows that even though they are not a great three-point shooting team, they all still know their roles and they are all able to function as a team. Especially that is shown last night when they faced the Golden State Warriors, as they obliterated them even without Kawhi Leonard. Yes, without Kawhi even playing, they still obliterated that team. Kyle Lowry showed up in a phenomenal, huge way, shooting 50% from the field and also adding 23 points and 12 assists and 5 rebounds. Ibaka pitched in with 12 rebounds of his own and 20 points. Danny Green as well, I gotta give him some love. I haven't talked about him this video, but he has played exceptionally well, not only in the game against the Warriors where he dropped 15 points, 5 assists and 4 rebounds, but also this entire season he has shot phenomenal from 3. You also look at Siakam, who had 13 points as well. Fred VanVleet, another player off the bench that has contributed this season, not only last game. And I know I mentioned him before, but I gotta give some love to Jonas Valanciunas, because people don't even talk about the fact that he is averaging a career high in points and 7 rebounds while he is only playing 18.8 minutes per game. Let that sink in. You have a center that's averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 57% from the field, but he is only playing less than 19 minutes a game. That is exceptionally well. That is just great production. Shout out to Jonas Valanciunas, because a lot of people are sleeping on how great he has been playing this season and his contributions to this roster. But in conclusion, I don't see how anyone can look at this Toronto Raptors roster and say that they are not a contender to the Golden State Warriors. And even though the sample size is small, the 2 games that they have played this season, and one of the games Kawhi didn't even play, when you look at what they did offensively and defensively, what they did to Steph and KD and Draymond, you gotta give them some love and some props, because this is a roster that can play both sides of the ball. They know their roles. They're not a great three-point shooting team as a whole, of course, but they still managed to find ways to score efficiently and score enough points to win the game. So you got to show some love to this team. I definitely think that they could contend with the Warriors, and if they get to the finals, I can see them taking the Golden State Warriors to 6 and possibly, yes, possibly 7 games. This is a roster that I definitely think is slept on. So you guys let me know in the comment section down below. It seems like I'm always talking about the Raptors every year, but there's no DeMar, so hopefully there's no choking in the playoffs, but we'll address that when we get there. You guys make sure you follow me on Instagram, by the way, because I have been posting there for the past month or so, and I really want to get my followers up, so make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. The page is on the screen. Also, you guys follow me on Twitter and all the other social medias, but I really want y'all to follow me on Instagram, so make sure y'all do that. Link will be down below in the description for all social media links. This is your boy Young Mustard signing out. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell. I'm out. Have a great day. Peace.